Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to customize my banister for my stairs using just an angle grinder with a flap wheel on it.
Looking good, Francis. Well rested. Like you've been pitching, not catching.
Maximum effort.
So basically, I'm going to round off these corners, make it so they're less sharp and a little bit more decorative.
Goddamn right.
I want to do it in a way that is not the standard way.
Okay. First Friday of the month at the drag strip. Ram lights on the front holding drag slick. Chevys in the staging lanes, Dodgers and some Mustangs. It's about to happen on the track, bitch. I'm about to pull up, stage up, turn that damn spray up, boost controller way up. I don't need luck, keep my eyes on the tree. RPMs above 3.5, play the pedal, don't freeze up. 4G63, running good like it should. Pull up to the strip, grilling Hondas like I wish you would. I don't dislike them, I just don't drive them. Diamond Star Motors, all Civics, stay behind them. You know what it is when you see me on the track. Got that 7-bolt block with the head pushed back and the boost full blast. All you see is the ass of my talent. When the mics drop, I can't be passed. My boost builds fast thanks to 9-to-1 compression, keeping present, second guessing, though they never learn their lesson. Cursing my presence like I co-signed your fucking car note, bitch. You should've bought an Evo, replacing displacement, a V8 at a time. I leave them at the line like the tree a stop sign. The finish line mine, and I'm gonna get my time. Or better yet, I'll ask him, he saw it just fine. First Friday of the month at the drag strip. Gram lights on the front holding drag slick. Chevys in the staging lanes, Dodgers and some Mustangs. It's about to happen on the track, bitch. I'm about to pull up, stage up, turn that damn spray up, boost controller way up. I don't need luck, keep my eyes on the tree. RPMs above 3.5, play the pedal, don't freeze up. I don't give a fuck, spread that Mustang up. You gon' need a Chevy truck to overcome the cloud of dust that I'ma leave you in. Now count to 10, and before you know the run's over, and I'm around to run again. Eclipses, talons, lasers, lancers, 4G63, sick like cancer. PR4's always a good answer. Mirages and coats with implants like a dancer. Hell, can't forget the neons and Avengers. Z-brand 428 between the fenders. Early model Hyundais, not all but some made. Once carried 4G63s in the bay. But anyway, back to the race. 95 talent, ain't no challenge in place. And it don't really matter, you can tell when you spray that 302 dead weight, dog, with me and you wait. First Friday of the month at the drag strip. Gram lights on the front holding drag slick. Chevys in the staging lanes, Dodgers and some Mustangs. It's about to happen on the track, bitch. I'm about to pull up, stage up, turn that damn spray up, boost controller way up. I don't need luck, keep my
Idea here is to get a nice rustic look. There it is. Wow, we're really zoomed in. Can we zoom out? There we go. That's better. I want to get a nice rustic look on this. In the lens here. There we go. Get a nice rustic look to it. Obviously, we're going to cover these screws. This one here obviously needs to go down inside a little bit. That's why you saw it spark. And we're going to do this to the whole railing. Give a real nice rustic feel. Of course, even though we will be painting it, I want to do this so it looks like good and round. All the way up. And of course, I'm going to do that one. Obviously, I got to take those off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually primer it. See how this doesn't really line up? You can actually put your finger in there. I want it to be as flush as possible without taking it apart, because it's good and sturdy. The biggest problem with this railing is where it's connected. I've had to re-drill it multiple times. So we're going to go ahead and flush this out too. And we're going to be redoing all the paint on the stairs eventually, and this wall. Those are coming off. That was from a baby gate. Don't need it anymore. We're doing a really cool little paint scheme in here. But as you see, all this paint has to come off. This is the fastest way to do it, and the most fun. So when I come back, I'll have all the paint off. Alright guys, so I was doing some thinking on how to explain exactly what I'm going for here. If you've ever seen log cabins from back in the day, they're hand carved with hand tools. That's the look I'm going for. Even though it is 2x4s, that whoever put this in originally did. I want it to look handmade, even though it's going to be painted and the color is not going to look like wood, but I want it to look almost like one piece of hand-carved, handmade things. For instance, here and here, I'm going to do filler to actually make it look like one solid piece, as well as the top, to give it that kind of realistic, solid one piece, almost like if it was carved out of one piece of wood, and make it look 100% original. It sounds silly. As I'm explaining it sounds silly because I'm going full shaped here, but the shape I have in mind, it makes sense in my head. To explain it, I can't do that. I'm not that guy. So stay tuned. We'll see what it looks like when I finish. So this is basically what I was talking about. I got some plastic body filler here that I put in here. Once again, this is going to be painted. I still have to sand this. I've made a huge mess. Sorry, I got sawdust in me. As you see, so it fits nice and flush. But as you see here, I don't know if it can really show up on camera, but it is rounded. I'm rounding it off as much as possible to make it look almost hand carved. And I've got all the paint off. All the way up. I'm going to still do the plastic body filler up here. I have to climb up the stairs. This isn't as uneven, so I might just put just very little here, and then I'm going to fill it in around here, almost like it look like it goes continually into the wall. Basically, the whole concept of my videos is about creativity. Why have something that you can see anywhere for a little time and very little money? You can create something completely different. So stay tuned. Just like I was saying, I've rounded this almost completely off. Like I said, it's all about creativity, guys. Why have something that everybody else has? From that angle it looks like a baseball bat, but why have something that everybody else has when you can completely customize your own? All this is all rounded off. It makes it look really nice. So you got a really nice surface. Right now it looks really rustic. I wish I could keep it like this, but I am going to be painting it pretty soon, and that'll be in the end of this video. Okay, so what I've done here, I went ahead and put a very thick coat of primer that I put on by hand, so it'd be nice and thick all the way up. There's a couple spots that I gotta still do. I gotta get more primer. But what I'm gonna do is, once it's dry, I'll sand that down to a really nice, smooth, even surface. It almost works like a body filler for the imperfections that I did. So I get the super clean surface, and I'll still have my nice rounded edges. You can kind of see it here. It's barely enough light to do, but it'll all look like one piece, like it was carved out of one solid piece when I'm done. That's the plan.
Hey, man. Y'all ready?